Hi, we're Jay and Liz Scott from Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. We're Alex's parents, and we're here to talk to you today about the 20 years it's been since Alex actually had her first lemonade stand in our front yard. Can you believe it's been 20 years?
No, I mean, yes. So in some ways it feels like yesterday, and in so many ways it was a lifetime ago. I mean, we were a lot younger, obviously, but our kids were little. We lived in Connecticut, now we live in Philadelphia. But really, why I can't believe it is the fact that she had this front yard lemonade stand that we thought was a one-time thing, and here we are 20 years later talking about it. So much has happened.
So what are some of the things that stand out to you as being sort of memories or highlights over the last 20 years?
Well, I mean, obviously the fact that Alex raised $1 million before she died, but she didn't do it alone. People just heard about her and started doing their own lemonade stands. And that inspired kids over the past 20 years to have lemonade stands. And in some cases, it really affected their lives. And we're going to be sharing some of those stories in the coming months about kids who were so impacted by Alex and having lemonade stands that they really feel that it kind of created their life calling, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, so in honor of those 20 years, we're going to tell stories sort of highlighting some of the milestone moments over the years, like the time this guy Kenny Harriet contacted us and said he wanted to ride a bike across the United States to raise money for Alex's Lemonade. The thing about Kenny was he was from Scotland. He had been in a motorcycle accident. He was paralyzed from the chest down, so the bike he was using was actually a hand pedal bike.
Yeah, he did. So stories like that. I mean, there's so many of them. It's incredible. I also love the stories of kids that we've helped. I mean, Edie Gilliger, we've shared that story. We're going to be revisiting that story. A little girl with the same cancer as Alex. Nothing had worked, just like Alex. They came to Philadelphia just like we did, looking for that miracle cure, and they got it. And that's thanks to Alex's Lemonade Stand. So I feel like there's such a connection there, and that's just amazing to me.
And then what about a fleet Alex? Of course, racing for the Triple Crown. We had the Triple Crown of lemonade stands.
I mean, that story was such a big part of the foundation, and I feel like a lot of people don't know it. So I think that it's going to be exciting to share that again. So I guess the most meaningful thing to me is the fact that Alex, in her short 8 years, managed to build a legacy that's outlasted the number of years of her lives, right? Her legacy now is 14, 15 years past when she was living, and she lived to be 8 years old. And so many people have been affected by it in many ways, and I feel so fortunate, and I feel so lucky to be able to share these stories and to just celebrate every day what's happening because of that little lemonade stand 20 years ago.
Yeah, so tune in to our social media. We're going to be sharing a lot of these stories. I don't know how many there are. Do you know how many?
A lot.
A lot.
It's over the next several months.
Over the next several months. So tune in. There's going to be videos. There's going to be interesting posts. So we look forward to seeing you there.